Good to see you guys. How's everything?
Good.
You guys playing today?
We might swing by your hole.
Well, what I want to do is I want to get the microphone. You play the hole, and let me be the commentator. How's that sound?
You are good at commentating.
I would like to critique some of your game. I've hit enough shots in the lake with you guys watching through the years.
It's like I was telling Coach Malzahn, if you hit them good today, it's all anybody's going to remember.
Well, that's true. This is a great cause, though. We're so glad to actually be here and help the Lutzie Foundation. This is really something special, I think, and sends a great message to a lot of people. And I think Mike has done a great job of, trying to promote this and send a positive message to a lot of young people, and some things that maybe they can focus on that will have a positive impact on their life. So not a lot different than what we try to do with Nick's kids, or even what we try to do with our players in terms of helping them make the kind of choices and decisions that will be beneficial to them being more successful in life. So this kind of goes hand in hand with what we all try to do.
As a father, he doesn't shy away from that Philip made some poor decisions that night. Talk about the concerns that you have as a coach and as a father that with players that you are worried about their decisions.
Well, I think that one of the biggest things, if you have children, you always worry about is judgment. What kind of judgment are we going to use here in terms of the decisions that we make, and how are those judgments going to impact our future? And in this case, it was catastrophic in terms of the impact, but I think the thing that, it's not always what is the problem, but how do you respond to the problem, and I think this is the real positive here, is that we're taking a bad situation and trying to make it a circumstance where other people can learn, grow, and maybe not have to go through the same kind of negative circumstance in their future because of these lessons. So I think the Lutzenkirchen family needs to really be commended on what they're trying to accomplish here.
Coach, what do you remember about Philip as a player? And hey, I'm not sure how much of a relationship you had, but what do you remember from
I didn't have a great relationship with him. We tried to recruit him, I can tell you that, and we didn't get far. He decided early on what he wanted to do, and he was a mismatched player. He was a very difficult player to defend. I certainly remember him catching a touchdown pass that beat us when Cam Newton was playing. Then they came back and won that game in 2010, which was a great football game. But I just thought he was always an outstanding player, and certainly, represented, I thought, his university in a first-class way, and set a good example for a lot of young people in a lot of ways.
Do you think Philip's story hits a little closer to home to those players because he was a similar age, compared to a coach who's maybe generations older than them?
I think the story is always best told by people who have similar experiences with the guys that they can relate to. I know we have Chris Herring come in all the time, who was the NBA basketball player, whose lifetime dream was to be the starting point guard for the Celtics, and when he is the starting point guard for the Celtics, he gets banned from the league for, drug abuse. So I think when those kinds of people speak, young people listen because they share the same kind of experiences as they do, and they can sort of relate to the circumstance that they were in. So I think it always is more impactful.
Anything else, guys?
Good, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Coach.
Great seeing y'all. Appreciate it, man.